Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel Nicfitliving. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of lessons that I've learned since embarking on my health and fitness journey over 6 years ago. So for all my friends and family that know me, they know me as a very healthy person, and I was usually the one that would be eating salad while everyone else around me is eating pizza. So firstly, I'd like to share why I started my health and fitness journey in the first place. When I was going through high school, I was very self-conscious about my skin, and my weight would fluctuate all the time, and let's just say that I was a very late comer of puberty. So after graduating from high school, I still had those problems, and not only did I just have them, they actually got worse. And I was also on this really unhealthy route of binging on unhealthy foods and alcohol as well. It was when I landed a receptionist job at Fitness First, and that's when my lifestyle started to change a little. So because I was staff, I got free membership, and integrating physical activity in my life, sure, that was great, but then it started to become an obsession. So I lost a lot of weight in a very short period of time, but looking back, I was doing like an hour of hardcore intense cardio on the cross trainer. I was also copying the trend of just eating chicken and salad for every meal. So there were quite a number of people that complimented me about how great I looked and how much weight I had lost. But little did they know that I was at a point where I was afraid of food, and I was honestly really afraid to even treat myself. And I was to that point where I was so obsessed with the gym that I would sometimes even go twice a day. And if I didn't go at least once a day, I would feel all of a sudden like I've put on all this weight. So this lands me on my first lesson that I've learned on my health and fitness journey: sustainability. So now I ask myself this question all the time, and not only with just my health and fitness aspect of life, but with everything as well. Is this sustainable? Is this going to have a positive influence in my life? Am I able to do this for the rest of my life? If I was to apply this question to what I was like 5 years ago, and seeing myself be on a cross trainer for over an hour a day, I just can't imagine myself doing that now. So I also jumped onto the bandwagon of Instagram, where I would be following all these fitness pages and following all these fitness models as well, and it drew me to want to look like them too. So they were very toned and very fit, very muscular, and it inspired me to want to look like them. So I remember working really hard to try and achieve to what I wanted to look like based on what someone else looked like. And I was constantly putting myself down because I just wasn't getting there in a span of the time that I wanted to. And the funny thing is, when I look back on photos of what I used to look like, I look at that now and I think, wow, I was really thin. But then I so clearly remember what I was thinking when I took that photo, and that feeling was that I was not happy with what I looked like based on what I was seeing around me on social media. The second big lesson that I'm going to be sharing with you is to not compare yourself to others. It took me such a long time to understand this statement, and I wish I knew this earlier on in my journey, because there's nothing more empowering than knowing your body, listening to your body, and taking care of your body. Everyone's body is different. What may work for someone else may not work for me. And when you start to embrace what you have and what your body can do, it is actually a very liberating feeling. So this leads me on to my next important lesson that I've learned, which is you only have one body. So everything that I do in my life either brings me towards my health or away from my health. And it's a never-ending thing that I'm constantly working towards. I like seeing my life in a bigger picture. I want to age gracefully. I want to stay active and flexible as time passes. I want to live a life full of adventure and travel. And to be able to do a lot of those things, I need to be doing a lot of good things to my body to allow it to flourish in this way. So touching back on the problems that I used to have as a teenager, taking responsibility of my health and well-being, has definitely made all those problems become manageable. And I'm not saying that it was easy, but every single step that I took towards my health and well-being, it was definitely all worth it. So I'm going to end this video on the last lesson that I've learned, which is it is never too late. So every day is a new day and a new opportunity. I still get some days which are harder than others, but the most important part to me is pulling myself up and knowing that it's never too late to get back on track. So if you enjoyed this video and have any questions about my content that I have shared, please don't hesitate to ask me or message me on social media. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. See you guys.